Let me ask you something. Have you ever said, "You look nice" to a woman? And she just smiled politely, then went back to scrolling Instagram? Yeah, me too. Compliments are tricky. Say too much and you sound like a desperate poet. Say too little and you sound like her dentist. But what if I told you there are 8 specific compliments that can melt her heart, compliments backed by psychology, that actually make her feel seen, appreciated, and emotionally connected? Let's dive in, because once you master these, your compliments won't just be words, they'll be magic. 1. You have such a calming energy. Okay, hear me out. Most guys go for the usual, "You're beautiful," or "You've got amazing eyes." And sure, those are fine if you're applying for the position of average dude, I'm 76. But when you say something like, "You have such a calming energy," it hits different. Why? Because it shows you're paying attention to how she makes you feel, not just what she looks like. You're basically saying, "You affect my world in a peaceful way." That's powerful. It makes her feel like she's more than just a pretty face. She's emotionally valuable to you. And trust me, in a world full of chaos and 24/7 stress, being someone's source of calm is sexier than abs. Well, maybe not abs, but close. Plus, it's the kind of compliment she'll remember. She'll tell her friends, "He said I had a calming energy." And they'll go, "Girl, keep him." So yeah, compliment the vibe, not just the looks. 2. I love how passionate you are about insert thing she loves. Let's say she's talking about her love for baking, rescuing dogs, or binge-watching conspiracy documentaries. Instead of nodding along like a bored goldfish, this is your moment. Say, "I love how passionate you are about that." Why? Because passion is attractive. When you highlight something she genuinely cares about, she feels recognized at her core. It's not surface level. You're complimenting her soul, not just her eyeliner. It's like telling a painter, "Your brushstrokes are amazing," instead of just "nice painting." See the difference? And here's the kicker. When you compliment someone's passion, they subconsciously associate that warm, excited feeling with you. Now, quick warning, don't fake it. If she's into restoring antique toilets, don't pretend you're into it too. But do say, "It's cool how much you care about that." Because that's the magic. You're not pretending to love the thing. You're loving her love for it. She'll feel admired, not judged. And in a world where people are constantly told to tone it down or be normal, being seen as passionate is like being handed a golden crown. 3. You make everything more fun. Now this one's a sleeper hit. It sounds casual, but it packs a punch. Let me tell you about my friend Jason. He once told a woman, "You make everything more fun." Her eyes lit up like he had just handed her a puppy and a Starbucks gift card. Why? Because fun is underrated. Compliments about beauty are common. Compliments about someone's effect on your life? Rare. Saying, "You make everything more fun" is like saying, "When you're around, the world's just better." She starts to associate your time together with joy, lightness, and connection. And people chase feelings more than faces. Every time you text, her brain will go, "Oh good, this guy makes me feel amazing." It's also a low-pressure compliment. You're not saying, "I want to marry you and raise alpacas together." You're saying, "Hey, your vibe is a party and I like being at it." Humor tip. If you want to be playful, follow it up with, "Even grocery shopping becomes a rom-com with you." That kind of line? That's when she laughs, looks at you, and thinks, "Why am I catching feelings?" Because, my friend, fun is sexy. Don't underestimate it. 4. You're one of the most interesting people I've ever met. Okay, imagine this. She's just told you a weird but oddly fascinating story about how she used to race go-karts as a kid, or that she once went to a silent disco dressed as a slice of pizza. Whatever it is, instead of just laughing and moving on, you drop this line. "You're one of the most interesting people I've ever met." Boom. Her heart? Slightly melting, Her brain? Doing a happy dance? Why does this work? Because we all secretly wonder if we're boring. When someone tells us we're not, especially in such a direct and personal way, it's incredibly validating. It's not just about being quirky, it's about being seen as unique. This kind of compliment makes her feel like she stands out from the crowd. And that's important, because if she feels like she's just another pretty face to you, she's out. But when she knows you find her specifically fascinating, she'll want to keep talking, sharing, connecting. Also, interesting opens the door to deeper conversations. You're showing her that you value depth, curiosity, and her story. Trust me, this one works like a charm, especially on women who are used to getting shallow attention. It's a compliment with depth. Use it wisely. 5. You're so easy to talk to, I feel like I can be myself around you. Okay, I need you to understand something very real. Most women are tired. Tired of small talk, tired of weird pickup lines, tired of guys trying to impress them with gym selfies and crypto talk. So when you say, "You're so easy to talk to, I feel like I can be myself around you," it's like giving her a weighted blanket and a cup of tea, emotionally speaking. This compliment flips the script. You're not just praising her, you're sharing something vulnerable about yourself. That's where the emotional glue starts to form. It tells her, "You make me feel safe." And that, my friend, is gold. Women want connection, real, raw, honest connection. And you saying this makes her feel trusted. It says, "I don't need to put on a show with you. You're enough, and you make me feel like I'm enough too." Oh, and bonus? If she feels like you can be yourself, she'll feel free to do the same. And suddenly you've got something rare. A real vibe. 6. I love how thoughtful you are. Let's be honest, most people don't notice the little things, like how she remembered your favorite snack, or how she texted to wish you luck before your job interview. But you do. And when you say, "I love how thoughtful you are," it tells her that her kindness, her attention to detail, her little emotional check-ins, none of it goes unnoticed. You're saying, "I see the care you put into the people around you." And you know what? That's powerful. Because thoughtfulness is a rare kind of beauty. It's not loud or flashy, but it runs deep. It also subtly says, "I'm the kind of guy who notices quality." You're not just here for the surface. You're tuned into the heart stuff. Quick tip, get specific. Say, "I really appreciated how you checked in with me when I was stressed. That was really thoughtful." Now she knows exactly what mattered to you, and that you're the kind of man who values emotional intelligence. That's a green flag, my dude. A very attractive green flag. 7. I love your laugh. It's contagious. Ah, yes, the compliment that sneaks into her memory and never leaves. Look, we all love being told we have a nice smile or pretty eyes, but saying you love someone's laugh, that's next level charm. Why? Because laughing is raw. It's unfiltered. When someone laughs, they're not performing. They're just being. And you're saying, "That unfiltered version of you? I adore it." Plus, this one adds an emotional bonus. It's contagious. That implies her joy spreads. She makes you laugh. She makes the room lighter. And let me tell you, that kind of power is sexy. It makes her feel like she has an effect on you. A good one. A real one. Just be genuine with it. Don't be creepy. Don't say it while staring into her soul during a knock-knock joke. But when the moment is right, drop it. She'll think about it every time she laughs after that. And guess who she'll think of? Yep. You. 8. You make me want to be a better man. Okay, this is the final boss of compliments. The one you don't use unless you mean it. But when you do, it changes the game. Let me set the scene. You've spent time together. She's challenged your thinking, inspired you to push yourself, made you feel motivated, not by nagging, but just by being who she is. You look at her one day and say, "You make me want to be a better man." This hits straight in the soul because it's not just flattery, it's respect, it's admiration, it's love dressed in sincerity. It tells her she has real influence in your life, that she brings out the best in you, not through pressure, but through inspiration. And yeah, it might sound like something out of a romantic movie, because it is. But guess what? It works in real life too. It tells her, you're not just beautiful or fun or smart. You elevate me. You can't throw this one around lightly, but when you say it at the right time, with the right tone, she'll never forget it. Look, I get it. Compliments can be awkward. You don't want to sound cheesy. You don't want to overdo it. But here's the truth. When you're genuine and you actually see a woman for who she is, not just what she looks like, your words have power. Compliments that hit the heart don't come from pickup lines. They come from paying attention. So the next time you're talking to someone and she does something small but beautiful, notice it, mention it, mean it. Because in the end, it's not about making her fall for your words. It's about making her feel truly seen. And that, my friend, is the most attractive thing of all.